Hey, Dr. Amy here, and in this video, I'm showing you proven strategies to help you stay cancer-free. So whether you've just been diagnosed, in treatment, or even years out from your diagnosis date, this video is for you. When I finished my own cancer treatment, the first thought I had was, how the heck am I gonna stay cancer-free? I mean, it was great that I had access to all of these experts and they were gonna help me get to cancer-free. But that wasn't gonna correct the underlying issue. I needed to make changes to stop this from happening to me again. And that is exactly what I did. Now in this video, I'm showing you the simple strategies that you can start using today. The first thing to dive into is your food. There is power in your food, and it no doubt plays a role here. You can either fuel your cancer recovery or fuel your cancer. The decision is up to you. This is why it's important to eat a diet that's really tailored towards cancer recovery and remission. And this is something that when I finished treatment, I was wondering, what should I eat? And what should I avoid? There were still so many looming questions that I had. But once I figured out an evidence-based, clear strategy to fuel my body after cancer, well, I noticed a huge change. Now, you're likely thinking that you eat really healthy already. You care about your health. I mean, that's why you're watching this video. But eating healthy before cancer is different than eating healthy after cancer. It's not that you're doing anything wrong or bad, it's just different. It needs to be tailored to where you are right now. Plus, your cancer recovery, it can be delayed if your body's not fueled correctly. Those lingering symptoms of cancer that feel like they're never gonna go away, things like exhaustion or weight gain, well, they start to disappear once you get your diet right. Now, more on this in my free masterclass, Confidently Cancer-Free. In this masterclass, I show you the strategies that cancer thrivers use to live a life long-term after cancer. I'll link that masterclass up below so you can watch it instantly. But there are so many foods out there that significantly help you reduce the risk of cancer or a cancer recurrence. And there are also foods out there that severely slow down your recovery. And that is exactly what we do not want. Now, many cancer thrivers think eating to stay cancer-free or be cancer-free means throwing out everything in their kitchen. They'll never be able to eat dessert again, they'll never be able to go out for supper or have celebratory drinks with friends. But this is not true. I love incorporating a variety of food into my diet. That's what makes it exciting and delicious. This is not about restriction, it's about strategy, making sure that you are fueled to stay cancer-free and recover. Here are some great and simple places to start. Now, I would start by swapping out high-fat dairy for low-fat alternatives. A great example is cottage cheese. If you switch to low-fat alternatives, this makes it really high in protein, but manages the overall calories. It's such a high protein option, plus it's loaded with calcium. Pairing cottage cheese with vegetables, well, that makes for a great snack. Plus, you can opt for your favorite cheese, but pick a low-fat variety. A lower calorie diet will help avoid some of the weight gain that we often see as a result of cancer or cancer treatment. Okay, but this next strategy is extremely important. Something to include at every single meal is protein. This is what 90% of cancer thrivers miss. During cancer and cancer treatment, healthy cells are unavoidably damaged. This is natural, and it happens. The good news is that those healthy cells, well, they can heal and rejuvenate, but they need specific amino acids to do this. Now, amino acids come from protein, and that is why protein is so important. This could be something like including chicken breast on a salad or having a tuna sandwich. Well, protein is important. You also want to include green leafy vegetables. This is things like spinach or kale or Brussels sprouts. These are all great anti-cancer foods. This food group, it contains phytochemicals, which have been shown to lower the risk of cancer and cancer recurrence. This can actually slow down the growth of cancerous tumors. Now, there are many things in life that are out of our control, but there are some things that are within our control, and diet is one of them. By taking control of your diet, you're taking control of your power. And this is the first step to making yourself feel like you again. Now, As I finished my own treatment for stage 3 cancer, I wanted to do everything in my power to stay cancer-free and never have to go through this again. I could not imagine having to do treatment again, and I wanted desperately to put this all in the past. Felt like I was kind of left in the dark on what to do after my own cancer treatment. I had a whole team of nurses and doctors supporting me through treatment, but after treatment, it just felt really lonely. It's actually cancer recovery and remission where cancer survivors and thrivers need the most support. Okay, so that's the first strategy, but let's move on to strategy number 2, transformative mindset. Stop and reflect for a moment here. I want you to stop and think if you've ever said or thought one of these sayings before. This is just my new normal. Or it's only a matter of time before my cancer comes back. Or I'll never be the same as I was before cancer. If you ever think or say these phrases, well, this is a sign of a fixed mindset. Now, if you think or say some of these phrases, that is okay. Because the truth is that we all spend some time in a fixed mindset. We just want to work on spending less of our time here. If you find that these type of thoughts are frequent, then we need to dig in here and get you out of this space. To really change your life after cancer, you need to adopt a transformative mindset. A transformative mindset is saying or thinking something like this: I'm learning what my body needs after cancer. I want to be the healthiest version of myself ever. I'm creating an anti-cancer lifestyle. These statements are all statements of power and confidence. This is someone who's in control. Your mind is powerful, and if you are still thinking about cancer, then you are not free. To be truly free from cancer, free from the fear and the anxiety and the stress, well, then we need to change the way your brain thinks. There is a lot of power there for you. Now, here's the third strategy I've used with some pretty drastic results. You're gonna wanna know about this. Targeted exercise. Targeted exercise actually lowers your risk of cancer by 59%. That is really impressive. When I finished my own cancer treatment and wanted to focus on staying cancer-free, this was definitely something I focused my energy on. Now, targeted exercise can be broken into 2 pieces. One is cardio, and the second is strength training. Let's start with cardio. I want you to work your way up to incorporating 150 minutes of low-intensity cardio every week. If you divvy that up over the course of the week, that's like taking a few brisk walks during the week. It might feel like a lot right now, but as you build on it, it comes pretty easily. But you want to gradually work your way up here. I love adding in a walk around my lunchtime to break up my day and my office work. Or even a family walk after dinner and we grab the dogs and they come too. The second piece to this is strength training. You want to work your way up to 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. It's the cardio and the strength training together that will lower your risk of a cancer recurrence by up to 59%. So do not skip on the strength training. Plus, strength training helps your body so much. After going through cancer and cancer treatment, you've probably lost muscle mass and it's probably had an effect on your bone density. Strength training significantly improves this. Okay, so now that you know my 3 strategies that are proven to help you stay cancer-free, the next thing you need to know is exactly what to eat in a day to prevent cancer. That's why I'm linking up this next video for you here. Click the link here and I'll see you in the next video.